Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video on my channel. In today's video we're going to take a look at a sort of new release. It's been out for about 2 or 3 weeks from Bemi Beauty Box called their Mod Mode. This is almost a tongue twister for me. This collection has 12 amazing colors. They're almost retro-like, so you know that 70s and 60s feel, that green and pinks that you see back in the late 60s, early 70s. There's, oh gosh, purples and blues and greens and yellows and everything under the sun. So this collection is going to take you all year round, spring, summer, winter, and fall. So as always, I will do some color comparisons for you. So if you want to see these colors up close, just keep on watching. So even though fall is just around the corner, I am hanging on to summer. These colors are perfect for summer, as I mentioned in the intro. There's some colors that will be great for fall, great for spring, and the numbering system on this collection is a continuation from the Sun-Kissed collection that was released last year. So that's the O series, as I like to call it. So let's jump right into the first color, which is O13. And O13 is like a vanilla color, so it is a great base color. I don't have any of the nude collection from Bemi, so I was really excited to see this color in this collection just because I don't have anything quite like it. Now this color being a lighter color, it went on so opaque. It was very pigmented. 2 thin layers, you do get that full opaque coverage, and I absolutely love how these gel polishes self-level. And even with the first layer, there was no shadowing, so I was quite impressed. Very creamy, very easy to apply, and I think this one almost might become a favorite in that nude category. This color is going to be great for a base color. If you want to do designs on top, this is a great transition color from summer to fall. And again, matte, this is absolutely stunning, especially, again, I'm like a broken record on that dark skin tone. It's a really nice, it's almost like a vanilla bean kind of color. And as I'm doing some color comparisons, you're going to see kind of a grayish yellow undertone. So that's why I think this is going to be a great transition color. But let's see what else I have that might be comparable. So as I'm watching all these color comparisons, you really get a sense of what O13 looks like. It sometimes looks like a yellow undertone, sometimes a gray undertone, sometimes a brown undertone. So I think this is going to be a staple in my collection and something that's going to get used a lot. And the next color is O14, and O14 is I'm wearing it on my thumb right now. It is it's an orange, obviously, but an orange red. This is going to be a great fall color, a great color for Halloween. It's a deeper orange, so it's not that bright Halloween type of an orange, but great for fall. I did find that there was a little bit of shadowing with the first layer, but trust the process. When you put that second layer on, so opaque. And again, self levels. Quite a nice color. I think this is going to be great for those darker skin tones just coming out of summertime and your clients still want a pop of color. This is going to be a great color for that. And this color looks great on a paler skin tone like myself. So yeah, it's a little bit toned down for summertime, but I kind of like that. And then look at it matte. It brightens up when you put a matte top coat on. So yeah, a great transition color from summer into fall. So I'm curious to see what I have that might be comparable. I don't think I have anything quite close, but let's just see what I picked. So coming up is Downward Dog. I thought that would be closer, but it is a deeper, more muted color Downward Dog is. So yeah, I don't have anything quite comparable. Number 213 from Ugly Duckling is a little bit brighter, and so is Charming Cherry, is a little bit more pink into it. Okay, number 015 is the next color, and this is a light peach, and I did find that I did struggle with the first coat just a little bit. It did shadow a little bit, but once you put that second layer on, it went on so opaque. Again, don't let that first coat deter you from using these colors if you struggle with the lighter ones. I've used this on myself as a French, and sometimes when a color is a little bit not pigmented enough, doing a French with gel polish can be a struggle, but this color wasn't. It was so easy to use. It's a great springtime, summertime color, and almost leans on that pastel kind of color, but it's got way more peachy tones to it than white tones. So there's a pop of color in 014. And then matte, this is just stunning with a nice tan in the summertime. I think this is going to be another staple come next year even. And let's see if I have anything comparable. Okay, next color is 016, and 016 is a denim blue. I would say this is like a medium denim blue. I am putting it on quite thinly on the swatch stick, so don't let that fool you to think that this is not an opaque color. It is. I could have gotten away with just one coat, but I like to see the undertone of the color, especially these darker ones, to see if there's maybe some gray undertones or purple undertones. This one almost leans periwinkle, but not quite. So it's more of that medium denim blue that definitely you could wear in the fall. I could actually see this in the wintertime with some holographic silver holographic snowflakes, just to change it up a little. And I think this is also a great transition color from winter to spring. I think this color would go great in the early springtime. And yeah, matte, wow, this is stunning. I could see quite a bit of art on top of these matte nails. Ooh, it might be something to think about for a watch me work or a tutorial. Okay, this one I am excited to see if I have anything similar or not. I think Recharge by Fusion is the closest I have, but Recharge is a little bit lighter yet. So that's probably the closest I have in my collection. And the next color is 017, and 017 is like a mint green. There's a slight gray undertone to this color. This is it's not quite like that retro green I'm thinking of. Not quite. This is more of a mint green that you could wear in the springtime because it's got a lot of color to it. So if you don't like those pastel mint greens, this would be a perfect option. And even a great summer color. I'm wearing this color on my nails. Actually, I have 10 of these colors on my nails. And if you head on over to my Instagram, you will see, well, I'm only showing 8 fingers, but yeah, I couldn't decide, so I thought, okay, let's just do 10 of my favorite. So yeah, this is a great springtime green, summertime green. I would say more like I'm repeating myself, a mint green, but definitely with that gray undertone to it and a totally different look, a little bit brighter when you put a matte top coat on. Now I could see some fluorescent or even neon pink paired with this color, and as I don't think you can quite tell in this shot, but with the leaves and the palm trees in the background, this is almost like a Miami color, but it's not neon. So to give you a sense of what this color is like, I'll do some color comparisons here. Next color is 018, and 018 is that light turquoise, light teal kind of color. This is what I would call a retro green. You know those KitchenAids and toasters that are actually coming back in style for colors, or they were in the last couple of years. I don't know about now, but this color was very, very popular. And that's what this color reminds me of, just a retro turquoise kind of color. Very pretty, so pigmented. I didn't really need to do a second layer. And again, very consistent with it self-leveling, just a very nice color to apply. So this color is great on a lighter skin tone, a great color that can take you from spring to summer. I think more of a summer kind of color, and absolutely stunning matte. Oh, I really wished I had a darker skin tone. So if you're still hanging on to summer like I am, I could see this color being used as a base color and popping on some neon pink, some neon oranges even, just to really brighten up that set of nails. Okay, let's see if I have anything comparable. I'm kind of curious about grade A. I think grade A is a little bit lighter, but let's see, that's coming up here shortly. Yes, grade A is a lot lighter. That's more of your mint green, light mint green. Vitamin C is almost similar, but a little bit lighter. And number 173 from Ugly Duckling is pretty comparable. And the next color is 019, and 019 is what I would call a buttercup yellow or a canary yellow. It is that true summertime yellow color. It's not a pastel, it's like a light to medium yellow. I did find, I'm going to be completely honest, that this one did shadow a little bit, but second layer I did get a nice opaque coverage. If your nail on a client is not smooth enough, what you can do is put a layer of this color on, wipe off the very slim tacky layer that it has, lightly buff it, and then go in with a second layer, and then you will get a really nice opaque coverage. I do that with a lot of my lighter colors that I struggle with. That is a great technique that I actually picked up from Christical from Ugly Duckling Nails. So this is a great summertime color. It's a great springtime color. I can even see this color kind of going into the fall a little bit. It's a little bright, but hey, you know, if you're hanging on to summer, like I know a lot of us are this year, why not wear it into September? And as for color comparisons, I don't have a whole lot of yellows, but let's see what I do have that could be comparable. Like 04 Gel Polish is a little bit lighter, not as, I was going to say depthy. Depthy. Okay, that is not a word. So let's just move on. Number 020, and this is a lavender. Lilac lavender. It's a light purple. There's definitely a gray undertone. This is going to be a great springtime color. It's a great summertime color. I could even see this color being worn in the early fall with a pair of jeans, a jean jacket, a white t-shirt, you have a nice tan. I think this would be a great transition color from summer to fall and also from spring to summer. So I think you could get at least 3 seasons out of this color. And this color did go on quite nicely. It was very opaque even with the first layer. Second layer, oh, I don't know. These are just so smooth when you get that second layer on and put a top coat on, whether it be shiny or matte. Like, it's just stunning. Obviously, when you put a matte top coat on, the color is going to brighten up a little, lighten up even. So if you want more of that summertime feel, put a matte top coat on and add some floral decals or something. So let's see what I have that might be comparable. Okay, I'm quite surprised. I don't have anything that is comparable to this color, so that's kind of nice. Okay, let's move on to the next color, which is 021. And this is a deeper purple, so a darker, yeah, it's a deeper purple. I would say it's in between a medium to a dark purple, and I am applying it very thinly so I can see what the undertone is. It is a gray undertone, so this color is also muted, and I think that's why I get that retro feel with this collection, because all the colors are kind of a muted color. And this color is very pigmented. This is going to be a great fall color. I think a color that can take you from fall into winter because it is a deeper toned purple. It is so stunning. And I think this is a color that's going to look great on any skin tone. So a lighter skin tone like myself, I love this. This is going to be a perfect transition color for me personally, going from summer to fall. And matte, wow, look how stunning this looks. I'm sorry, you guys. I know I sound like a broken record, but these matte top coats, and I am using the Bemi matte top coat. It's like that chalkboard matte, and it just looks so beautiful on all of these colors. And the next color is 022, and 022 is that perfect mustard yellow, great for fall. This one actually went on a little bit shadowy with the first layer, but the second layer it was nice and opaque. Again, with these colors self-leveling, I don't really worry too much about the shadowing. And another little trick you can use is to make sure that your brush is parallel to the nail or the swatch stick, whatever you're painting, and you get less streaking and less shadowing that way. But onto the color. This is great for fall. I can see this being used for pumpkin nails, like anything fall and Thanksgiving, and like look at this matte even is so stunning. I don't know if I would wear this color on all 10 nails, but definitely an accent nail with a design on top, like some sunflowers or pumpkins, as I mentioned earlier. But yeah, this is a great, I don't know if I would call this a mustard yellow, a light mustard yellow with a bit of a sunflower yellow hue to it. Definitely an orange undertone, but let's see if I have anything comparable, and I don't think I do. Actually, Grazing the Grasslands is probably the closest I have to 022. That actually surprises me because this is not a very popular color. Okay, next color is 023, and this is what I would call a bubblegum pink. This one I did struggle with as well. I did use this on my daughter's nails, and I did notice that I did have a hard time with the shadowing and streaking, but with this color, I did notice that if I use a lighter touch with the brush and make sure my brush is parallel to the nail, then I got a better application. And this color, even though I did struggle with the shadowing with the first layer only, is very, very pigmented. So you don't want to use a lot of this product when you're doing your layers because you don't want it to wrinkle. And I've actually had that happen, not with this color, but with Bemi. And it was my fault, not the product. I put way too much on the swatch stick and it did wrinkle. Thin layers, too thin layers. Again, you can buff the second layer and put a third layer on if you want, if you're struggling with those lighter colors. And then you get almost a flawless look. And look at this matte. Like this is like a Barbie pink, a bubblegum pink. So Barbie pink's a little bit darker, but this is so summer. It just screams summer, and especially matte. So beautiful. So the closest color I have is Beauty School Dropout from Fusion, and I was actually surprised that I had a color almost identical, but really great that I have 023, which is a gel polish, a soft soak off gel polish, and Fusion is a hard gel. So a client that wants a soak off, I have an option. And if a client wants hard gel, I have Beauty School Dropout. So the best of both worlds right there. Okay, let's move on to the last color, which is 024. And 024 is a deeper pink. And I almost thought this might be a Barbie pink, but there is a blue-gray undertone to this pink, so I would probably call it more of a rosy pink. And I am putting it on light so I can see that undertone, but this one is very pigmented. Again, like a broken record, self-levels really nicely the second layer. You do get that opaque coverage, so you don't have to shy away from this color, and it goes on like a dream. So this color also gives me that retro vibe, I think because of that gray earthy undertone. Not so much earthy, but more so a gray undertone to this color. So yeah, kind of not quite that Miami pink, a little bit more toned down. So a great color if you want to wear it in the fall because it does have that gray undertone. So I'm actually curious to see what I have that might be comparable or not. But look at it matte. I'm almost seeing a blue undertone with the matte top coat. Another thing that I like about this collection that I'll probably get in later is that with there being a kind of retro feel or that gray undertone, some clients aren't going to want those pops of color like the bright neons like pink and yellow and green. These are toned down even though there is a punch of color and very pigmented colors. Does that make sense? Okay, let's see what kind of colors I might have that's comparable. Okay, Bitchin' is a little bit brighter, more of that, not so much neon, but it is brighter. And Ugly Duckling number 202, that one's a little bit of a deeper rose kind of color. Out of all the pinks I have, I'm surprised I don't have more that are similar. Okay, let's recap this collection. Look at this. I am seeing a lot of summer vibes with this collection. Like I said earlier, I am feeling that retro vibe, especially with the pinks and the greens. And with seeing all these colors all in a row here, all lined up, I'm definitely feeling that 60s, 70s era with this collection. So tell me what you guys think. Do you have any of these colors? You can buy them, like all 12 of them, or you can buy them individually. You don't have to buy the whole collection. Do you have favorite colors? I like the fact that this is a different collection and definitely colors that Bemi doesn't have. So it does fit that gap and kind of moves from summer to fall from their Sun-Kissed collection that came out last year. And as a whole, I actually really like this collection. For those clients that want color but don't want neons, this is a great option. I love the orangey red, or I guess it's more of an orange color that's in this collection, and even the mustard yellow, as well as the vanilla color, 013, the very first color we saw. Those three colors are going to be great for fall. So if I had to pick a favorite color, and I only could choose one, I think it would be a toss-up between 016, which is that denim blue, or 018, which is kind of that retro turquoisey green, not teal. So in between those two colors, and I love this collection because it kind of goes with whatever mood you're in. So if you're feeling a little bit brighter, you could pop on the buttercup yellow or the bright bubblegum pink. If you want to tone it down a little bit, you have that neutral color in there. So I think it's a well-rounded collection. So if you're looking to pick up this collection or a couple of colors from this collection, you can find these at AR Nail Supply. I will put the link of the website in the description box below. If you have any comments or questions, please comment them down below. And as always, don't forget to follow me on all my social media. You'll get to see these colors, any reviews that I do on my Instagram in particular and TikTok. And don't forget to like this video. It helps the algorithms, it helps my channel grow. And if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel yet and you are new, welcome. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I think that is it. We will see you all in the next video. Bye guys.